Si decimos la Gran Muralla, probablemente tu cabeza viaja a China. Pero, ¿y si decimos la Gran Muralla Verde? Tras este vídeo que hemos realizado en el IES Alcaria de la Puebla de Río, esperamos que conozcas este fascinante, pero sobre todo, esperanzador proyecto.
La Gran Muralla Verde está liderado por las Naciones Unidas a través de su Convención de Lucha contra la Desertificación. Desde que fue creado, el principal objetivo de la iniciativa es la restauración del paisaje degradado del Sahel en África. Esta zona, situada al sur del Sáhara, está siendo engullida a un ritmo vertiginoso por el desierto.
Para evitarlo, el proyecto está siendo implementado desde la costa oeste en Senegal hasta la oriental en Djibouti. Es decir, se pretende reforestar más de 8.000 kilómetros de largo con un ancho de 15 kilómetros a través de árboles y plantas que detengan el avance del desierto.
Cuenta con la participación directa de 11 países, además de otros países socios, lo que hace un total superior a 20 estados de África involucrados. Pero para conocer mejor este proyecto vamos a entrevistar a Oumar A, director general de la Agencia senegalesa de Reforestación de la Muralla Verde del Ministerio de Medio Ambiente, que nos puede aclarar en qué fase se encuentra.
Hi, I'm Oumar A. I'm the General Director of the Reforestation and the Great Green Wall Agency of Senegal.
Hello from our school Alcaria in Seville. We are grateful for this interview.
It's a privilege for me today to answer to your questions, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for your interest.
When was the project launched, and how did you get the idea of growing the green wall?
The Great Green Wall Initiative has been launched in 2007 by the African Union. The idea came up in a meeting where African leaders got together to come with solutions to combat climate change. It was really important for them at that time to come up with a real solution that come across all the 11 countries, from Senegal to Djibouti. That's how the idea of a Great Green Wall come up. It is ideally a solution, a direct solution to combat climate change.
What are the main goals of the Green Wall Initiative?
The objective of the Great Green Wall is to come with outstanding solution against the climate change and its effects, mostly to combat drought and also to reduce soil erosion. It was actually really important at the same time also to create new opportunities for the communities that live in the Great Green Wall. That's the main objective of the Great Green Wall, is creating a mosaic of plants, of trees, from Senegal to Djibouti, coming across 11 countries, not only to combat drought, but also to come up with real solution against soil erosion, but at the same time creating opportunities for local communities that live in the Great Green Wall Initiative.
What kind of trees and plants are you growing, and how many have you planted so far?
In Senegal alone, there is around 11 million trees that were planted. We can tell that Senegal and Ethiopia are the countries that are more advanced in the making of the Great Green Wall. And Senegal has made a choice to plant trees that make sense to local communities, because it's really important when you ask someone not to cut a tree, when you ask someone to take care of a tree. After that, it's really important for people to make a living out of the project that we do. That's the reason why we're planting trees, fruit trees, but also we're planting woody trees and non-woody trees. And all of that combination of different species aim to respond to a very specific problem, making sure the population, the people that live in the green wall area, has also a means of living out of what we do. It's really important that we take care of that solution.
how much money is being invested?
It's about several thousand people that are employed by the agency that work directly on reforestation and the making of the Great Green Wall. We should notice also that a lot of non-profit organizations are on the ground with local communities working in planting trees and making the Great Green Wall a reality. When it comes to the investment, a lot of money was invested in the Great Green Wall, but it is really difficult to assess to the dollar how much money was spent in the Green Wall, because people raise money in a different way and spend it at the Great Green Wall. There is no one package where people have to put their money on at the agency. But the agency alone, the government of Senegal, is spending about $20 million a year in the Great Green Wall initiative in Senegal.
Which country have advanced the most and which one is being the most supportive?
When do you believe the project will end?
When it comes to assessing the progress of the Great Green Wall, I must say that big progress has been made and results have been achieved, mostly in Senegal and Ethiopia. In Senegal, where we have reduced the oil erosion, at the same time also we have made a great impact on reducing drought. That has led to a big productivity level in the Great Green Wall. Agricultural productivity level has been, the increase of activity, agricultural productivity level has been increased. That we have noticed that. At the same time also in Ethiopia, there's a lot of progress that was made. Senegal and Ethiopia is among the two countries that are really advanced. We assessing about 17% of our main objective, noticing that the biggest, noticing that we want to reach our goal by 2030.
Are there private and governmental organizations taking part?
The private sector is getting involved progressively to the making of the Great Green Wall, because when you look at some of the product like a Balanites egyptiaca, that Balanites egyptiaca is a tree that grows in the middle of the Great Green Wall, and the local population collect it and then sell it to the private sector industries that actually use it to make body oil and cream and so on. It's a great social and economic progress that is made, because people are able to live out of the investment in the trees that we planting in the middle of the Great Green Wall.
How many people are working on the project and are schools participating?
It's really important to notice that it helps women empowerment. It's really important that we highlight also the gender equality that the Green Wall is making, the impact on poor families that we're making. At the same time also on schooling, the Great Green Wall has helped a lot of communities to keep the children in school, and that's really important.
How can we contribute?
How you can help, I do believe that coming first to discover what the Great Green Wall is about is really important things. But there is one thing that I would advise you to do so, is coming together and coming to visit the Great Green Wall, even if it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks as a student, and then share the environment with them, and then trying to resolve a local problem with them as a collective intelligence. Trying to bring your knowledge, what you know is important. At the end of the day, when people are facing problems, they need solution, yes, but they need solution that they are part of. It's important that we understand how they think. It's important we understand what the environment is about. It's important that we understand the methodology and the knowledge that they have developed to survive these very difficult conditions. Spending time with them and coming to understand their problem, and then making proposal about a possible solution and building some kind of eco-village, taking a village, studying that village and seeing the need of the village, assessing the need, and building an eco-village in 2 weeks time, 3 weeks time is something that really important. Not only you make impact on people on the Great Green Wall, but also you build a relationship and you get to understand what the Great Green Wall is really about. It's a continental project. That project that needs to support it worldwide, because it's capture a lot of carbon, number one. Number two is contribute to people resilience, community resilience, which is really important. It's contribute to security and stability in the sub-region. At the same time, it's combat illegal immigrant because we create opportunities. But at the same time, also it help us to resolve that questions of gender equality, and at the same time to contribute to women empowerment. That's what the Green Wall, Great Green Wall is about.
Thank you very much, and we wish you the best with the Green Wall.
Para nosotros puede ser algo muy sencillo, ir a un vivero y comprar un árbol o planta que solo hay que trasplantar. Para ellos es una cuestión vital, pero que también afecta a todo el planeta.